Right, so here we are, team. Saturday 21st of September, and Clarendon, out near Windsor, New South Wales, about an hour out of Sydney, and we're at the Kenworth Classic, number 4. And mate, look, really excited. It's been something we wanted to do for a few years now, so we thought we'd come along, bring the cameras around and take you around the show, and let's go see what's out there and see how the Australians do it. Before we headed off around the show, we caught up with David Chapman, Chapo, and his good mate Bruce Gunter, the two characters that are behind the Clarendon Kenworth Classic, and we asked them how it all came about and what made them do it. So the question, I suppose the question is what started the Kenworth Classic? Like, I mean, the machinery show's been going for quite some time.
Chapo, he is Kenworth through and through. We've got two business partners and they all just rebuild Kenworths.
Right.
I just like them, and I've got one I'm restoring. And
So
David sort of used to come along to this show when the machinery show started there, and would be originally we brought his old Seattle cab over there, the old girl, and would be camping in that, and would come here and be like the only truck here. Right. And it started to get more and more. The old truck scene in New South Wales was pretty bland. We started up hauling the Hume about 10 years ago. And I don't know, like, as one guy said, it's probably the best thing. He said, I wouldn't say it's been the turning point of historic truck movement, but it's been a shot in the arm that it really needed to get it going. And it took off. And it just started getting really popular. And you know, I picked that off for a bit of fun with Dad, and it just went nuts as well. So we ended up having a few. There was the 50 years of Kenworth in Australia that Kenworth for some reason didn't really get on board with really trying to promote, because it was from the introduction of Kenworth, not necessarily Kenworth starting to build them.
Right.
And so Dave was the one who was just saying, well, we need to start pushing that point. And he held a celebration. He had one of every model ever built or imported out here. 200 Kenworths.
Isn't that right? One of every.
And organised it in about 6 weeks. Where everybody knew and got one of it. It was awesome. And it just took off from there. And so for a few years he kept saying, because there's a Mack Muster, there's a white truck Muster, and that's right. And he kept saying, well, we need to do a Kenworth only show. And he said, you're the organiser, what do you reckon? I said, you can jam it. I said, the last thing I want to do, mate, too hard, too many things going on, there's too much with traffic management plans and having to get council approval and everything. It's a nightmare, and I stress too much. And then I went to a show, and I had a few bits of machinery and stuff, and it was a Mack Muster, and I came back and I said, you know what, I said, if Clarendon let it do it off the back, we'll give it a shot. And we went and approached them, and they said absolutely. And
that was it.
And I went from there. So this is number 4.
This is it, eh? This is it. It's just snowballing.
And I mean, there's a lot of good shows. A lot of these guys have their show trucks and take them out. But I've always not opposed, I shouldn't say that. I've never really been into the judging side of things. So I never put my vehicles into judging, and a lot of guys love it. And they really hook in, and I just said, if we do it, when I do it opposite to the others, I said, it's free to get in for exhibitors. I want to have something decent to give them, because normally you get a bag at a show, and there might be 3 brochures and a fridge maggot and a plastic straw and a stress ball. And you look at it and go, what's the point? So we ended up approaching Kenworth to get behind us and put a bit of backing. We got 500 bags out of them. Good, positive. I knew a couple of people down at Kenworth Australia, and now they give us 1,000 bags to hand out. They're worth a fair bit of money. Gilbert and Roach, our local dealer, get involved as well, and it just went boom, with no judging, no trophies, no problems, and it went
That line that Bruce just mentioned about no judging, no trophies, no problems, well, it sums this truck show up to a T. Looking around here, you can see guys just chilling out, catching up and chewing the fat and shining the trucks up and just basically sharing the enthusiasm for the mighty Kenworth product. So without further ado, let's get around and go see some of these sites and have a look at some of these trucks and see how these Aussies do it, and see if we can steal a few ideas for back home.
the full story and for more articles like this, catch the write-up in the March 2020 New Zealand Trucking magazine that's on sale now. Thanks for watching this video, and remember to subscribe and like this video as well, and just keep an eye out because there's a lot more content coming like this. Until next time, safe roads.